Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are connecting from, the time zone over there in your location. Welcome to our free financial intelligence training, season 2. Free financial intelligence training, part 2. The topic we shall be looking at in this part 2 is two kinds of savings. Two kinds of savings. I want us to understand this evening in this training, why do people save money yet they remain poor? Why do people save money yet they remain poor? Why? Not all savings create wealth. They save every month, yet they run into emergencies and financial crisis. The problem is not savings. The problem is, what kind of savings are you practicing? What kind of savings are you practicing? So we are looking at our subject matter in this training, two kinds of savings. Give me the next slide. Two kinds of savings. Number one, saving to survive. And number two, savings to build wealth. And I made us to understand that if you are doing the first one, you will never experience the second one. But let's quickly define the number one, saving to survive. What do we mean by saving to survive? Saving to survive, or savings to pay bills, is the act of setting aside money for a specific period of time for unexpected and immediate expenses. Please take note of this lecture. Settle down in this lecture. Pick your biro, pick your paper, pick your notebook, your notepad, and settle down and pick these points. Very crucial, very important. Very important to us. Saving to survive or saving to pay bills is the act of setting aside money. Today, many of us are setting aside money, yes. But this kind of setting aside money is for a specific period of time, for unexpected and immediate expenses such as house rent, such as food, school fees, transport, emergencies, etc. This kind of savings protects you, but it does not grow you. So let me explain it further so that we can understand. Many of us today, we know what it means. We know what it means to save. Many of us today have a saving pattern, a saving culture. In some places, some persons have what they do. They call it daily savings. Daily savings. In that daily savings, they have people who comes for that contribution. They make that contribution daily to take the money at the end of the month, or at the end of 3 months, or at the end of the year. This is a savings, yes. But you discover that over time, this kind of savings has always been to meet up with emergencies, to meet up with expenses, to meet up with immediate expenses. When they save to pay rent. When they save for school fees. They save to build house. They save to buy car. These are good savings. Even our parents taught us, most of us, when we are growing up, your parents in the olden days, they will build something like a bus. Build something like a bus and open it in a little place where only either coins or the note can enter from. And what is that? Building a savings culture in the life of that child. That anytime anyone favors that child with money, you go to that your savings box and you slide it inside the savings box. This box is kept for the whole year. At the end of the year, during Christmas, the box will be brought out and it will be broken. When you break it, we'll now start counting the money. Many of you practiced it. I practiced it when we are small. So as I speak now, many of you will all recall. You remember, oh, that's true. My mommy taught me. My daddy taught me. But I want to teach us something in this training today. When you break down your savings, remember, the money will be calculated, and what is the next action? Your money will be headed to the market. That money will now be used to go and buy you Christmas clothes. Christmas clothes, Christmas things. And you come up, you smile, you look good. Now, imagine that savings when you were, let's say, 7 years old, 8 years, 6 years, 9 years. Now, imagine this kind of savings I'll be teaching us now, the second part of savings as we progress in this training. We are imbibing to it. That you didn't just save after a period of time, let's say 1 year, and that money will not be used to buy clothes. Those Christmas clothes now, can you remember where they are? They'll all be turned to rags. So, that is the first kind of savings. It is called saving to survive. Saving to survive. Saving to pay short or mid-term expenses, mid-term bills. Saving to do what? To pay short-term or mid-term bills. It's a good part of savings, but that is not the savings that will make you wealthy. That's not the saving that will make you wealthy. Give me the second slide. Now, I'll be teaching us in this second slide. Okay, the characteristics of this is that it is defensive. Is defensive. That is, the money you use to buy clothes in December, you have been able to save it. So that December now, you are not put to shame. It is focused on consumption and not to create wealth. Focus on consumption. You are saving from January to December only to use it to buy Christmas clothes. You have been saving and saving only to use it to pay your children's school fees. You have been saving and saving only to use it to pay your house rent. So this kind of savings focuses on what? Consumption and not creation of wealth. Now, what happens? It keeps you floating and does not advance you. It keeps you floating. It keeps you floating. You pay bills this year. You pay your house rent now, and you are still a tenant. The next year, that same period, you pay another rent. So when you start saving again, by the following year, you are paying another rent. So it keeps you floating. It does not advance you. It is necessary, but it is not sufficient. It's necessary, because without this kind of savings, you won't be able to meet up with your bills. Those of us that are in the market, as you are doing your market, your business, you are setting aside money, you are giving it daily contributions. Many of us, we have weekly contributions every weekend, every Sunday in your meetings. You are saving. You are saving. Those savings are necessary, but they are not sufficient. So that is why I'm giving us this training today, that this kind of savings should be encouraged. But the second part of it is what we should be looking at. The second part of it is what we should be looking at. Give me the second part of it. Saving for investment. Saving for investment. Saving for investment. We should know that it is one thing to save to survive. It's another thing to save for investment. Saving for investment is transgenerational wealth savings, meaning you are saving to build transgenerational wealth. Saving for investment means you are saving to build transgenerational wealth. So what does that mean? You are setting money aside intentionally, not to spend, but to deploy the same money you are saving into systems that generate income, assets, and legacy. You are saving money, setting money aside. As you are setting the money aside, not to spend it, but you are setting the money aside to deploy them to systems that will generate income. Systems that will generate income, assets, and legacy. Now, let me explain the difference between this second kind of savings with the first kind of savings. This second kind of savings, you now discover that you are not saving to use the money to pay bills. You are not saving for survival. You are now saving to build transgenerational wealth. The money you are setting aside this time is not the money that in the short time period you are going to use the money. You are going to use the money to pay either bills or to meet up with immediate needs around you. This kind of savings is not the kind of savings that you are setting the money aside, and it will be for long term, for long term, for long term. You are setting the money aside for what? For long term. I would like us to know the characteristics of this kind of savings. The characteristics of this kind of savings. This kind of savings is an offensive savings. It focuses on wealth creation. It focuses on wealth creation. It builds assets and not expenses. It builds assets and not expenses. It multiplies over time. It multiplies over time. So it is the kind of savings that you engage in that creates wealth. That creates wealth. You are not setting the money aside expecting it back immediately. You are expecting it back in years to come. So before that years to come, the money must have built wealth over time. Built wealth over time. It's important we note that money is not just for spending. Money is a seed. Money is a seed. So that money in your hand is a seed. When you sow it, it will germinate. When it germinates, it brings forth fruits. In that fruits are other seeds. You now sow those seeds. They become trees. From those trees, they bring forth fruits. That's how to build wealth. Money in your hand is not just to spend. Money in your hand is a seed. So from this training, I want you to build this understanding. In our last training we did last week, our focus was on building savings culture. Building savings culture. Now we have been able to change our mindset on the savings culture. We need to now define what kind of savings. What kind of savings? Because many would also have agreed with me. We have been saving. For 10 years, you have been saving. For 20 years, you have been saving. But you discover now that the kind of savings you have been doing is this first kind of savings. Savings to survive. First kind of savings. So for these 20 years you have been saving, you have remained the same. You have remained the same. You have been able to pay bills. Now, let me tell you this. Many of us today, after we finish paying our bills, we build a house, we train our children in school, which is our primary responsibility. But I want you to know that scripture enjoins us that we should build wealth for our children and for our children's children. So you are not just taking responsibility to train them and to pay your bills. You are building wealth, what we call transgenerational wealth. So from that period you have started saving 20 years ago, imagine if you have also been setting aside the money that you are not touching. You bring that money after 5 years, you invest it and start reinvesting it and start reinvesting it. Now, after 20 years, do you know where you would have been today? The kind of wealth, that money, that savings must have built for you. That is what we are looking at in this training. This second kind of savings, savings to build transgenerational wealth, is our focus. And I pray that you will get understanding. Give me the next slide. Give me the next slide. You will gain understanding on these savings. Now, I would like us to note that savings for bills is like storing food. It's like storing food, like preserving food. When you are saving for bills, it's like you are storing food. You are preserving food. When you are saving for investment, you are now planting a farm. You are planting a farm. So think about it. Think about it. One, feed you today. Your store. It feeds you today. It feeds you today up to some period of time. Now, remember when you have a bag of rice, you save to buy a bag of rice. That bag of rice you bought for your family will save you up to some period of time, maybe 1 month, maybe 2 months, depending on how many you are in your family. But the other kind of savings is the one that will build wealth for you. You didn't save to buy rice and keep at home. You save to invest. You save to invest. Give me the next slide. You save to invest. Now, when you start building that culture of saving to invest, that is when you start the journey of building wealth, transgenerational wealth. Give me the next slide. Give me the next slide. Now, I would like us to look at this mindset shift. Mindset shift. Where we'll begin to shift our mindset from where we used to save to where we begin to invest. In this mindset shift, when you save to eat, you are saving to maintain your status quo. Status quo. You are saving to carry out your immediate responsibilities. But I want us to know that money is not just for spending. Money is not just for spending. Money is a seed. Like as I said before, not just a seed. It's a farm. It's a seed. Poor people save to spend. Wealthy people save to invest. Poor people save to spend. Wealthy people save to spend. Wealthy people save to do what? To invest. So come into that category of wealthy people, where you begin to save to do what? To invest. Not just save to spend. Give me the next slide. Poor people save to spend. Wealthy people save to invest. Next slide. So in this next slide, we need to look at this revelation. The wealthy don't just save money. They convert money into systems that produce more money. They convert money into what? Systems that produces more money. Next slide. So building transgenerational wealth starts from your thinking, your mindset. You must think beyond yourself. You must build for your children. You must build a system that will outlive you. Build a system that will outlive you. Don't build for yourself. Think beyond yourself. Build for your children. A system that will outlive you. Let me explain. As I was saying before, someone that have a parent who built wealth for him or her. You wake up and you find out that your parents have built wealth over time. You have a company, just graduated from school. You find out that you are now a director in the company. You are a CEO in the company. You start building wealth from there. But imagine someone who, by the time is graduating from school, the parents has no business, maybe at this time retired from civil service. Now they will now start looking for job. All they have at this time is the educational training. They will now start looking for job. Now, why are they looking for job? Because when the parents were saving, they didn't look beyond themselves. They were captured with the mindset of meeting the immediate needs without knowing that they need to build transgenerational wealth. So when you are saving, you must think beyond yourself. Think beyond yourself. A good man, according to scripture, must leave wealth for his children and for his children, his grandchildren, his grandchildren, not only for his children, but also for his grandchildren. So you must build wealth for that your children will inherit. And your grandchildren will also do what? Inherit. That is when you have started building transgenerational wealth. And this can only be when you start saving money that you cannot touch. Money that you can invest in business. Money that you can invest in real estate. Give me the next slide. So when you save for investment, you are no longer thinking about your next bill. You are thinking about your children's future and your grandchildren. Give me the next slide. You are thinking about your grandchildren. Give me the next slide. So there are difference between saving for survival and saving for investment. Now, look at the difference. Saving for survival, number one, is a short-term focus. Saving for survival focuses on short term. It focuses on consumption. It gives you temporal relief. But it ends up in spending. You finally still spend it. You save 2 million for the year. You still spend it. So you discover that all these are built up by what we call survival mindset. Give me the next slide. Survival mindset. But from this training today, God will be bringing you out from the survival mindset to building transgenerational wealth mindset. And that is the mindset that by the grace of God, we are building from this training. Now, let us look at the savings for investment. Savings for investment, we have said savings for survival is to meet a short-term focus. Now, savings for investment, give me the next slide. Saving for investment. Now, it focuses on long-term vision, wealth creation, transgenerational wealth. It creates multiplication. It builds legacy mindset. Give me the next slide. So when you are doing this, you are building legacy. You are no longer saving for now. You are building legacy. So how do I start? Now look at this. If your 100% of your savings goes into bills, you are working hard, but your future is empty. If your 100% savings goes into bills, you are working hard, my brother. You are working hard, my sister, but your future is empty. Next slide. Your future is empty. So it is what you put in your future today that you are going to get out of your future tomorrow. What you put in your future today is what you are going to get out of your future tomorrow. What you put in your future today is what you get out of your future tomorrow. Give me the next slide. So, how do we balance it? We balance it by doing the both of them. You need the both to survive. You need both the two types, not on equal priority. What do? You have a percentage of your savings that will be for immediate bills, and that percentage of your savings that will be for your investment. Give me the next slide. Now, look at the framework. Survival savings only protects you, while investment savings builds you. Next slide. Give me next slide. Okay. Now, as I'm writing up in this training, I'm rounding up in this training, I would like us to know one step you should take today. One step you should take today to start saving to build wealth is also you can open two separate accounts. You can open two separate accounts. One account will be for your investment, while the other account will be for what? For spending. So if you are such a person that does your daily contribution, you do your daily contribution. In that daily contribution, when it matures at the maturity stage, if it is after 1 month or after 3 months or after 1 year, out of that you have a percentage, either 70 30 or 40 60 ratio. You pick 70% and put it on your bills, 30% of it for investment. You don't just lump up the 100% of your savings into paying your bills. So you have a separate account where you have a ratio of 40 to 60 or 70 to 30, while 70 is for your bills, 30 will be for future investment, or vice versa. Or you can make it 50-50. I'm talking about savings, not your total income. No, I'm talking about that of your savings, the one you are setting aside for savings. Remember, our focus in this training is two kinds of savings. We are not talking about your income you are getting in a month. No, we're not talking about your income. We're talking about, we have left the aspect of your income. We are dealing with your savings, what you are saving. We now say you can now make a ratio 50-50, 40-60, 30-70 of that particular savings. They have two separate accounts. One will now be for your bills, while the other will now be for your what? For investment. For investment. So you don't just save to survive, you save to build generational wealth. I want you to start now. That is the essence of this training. Start now. When you know better, you start acting better. When you know better, you start acting better. Oh, I have been saving. Yes, but what kind of savings have you been doing? Discover that all these years, year in, year out, all your savings has been on bills. No wonder after 20 years, after 30 years, no investment. But from today, that narrative have already changed. That narrative have changed for you. So with this now, I am persuaded that you are not going to be the same again. You are not going to be the what? The same again. Take note of this. Where did people save for investment? Where did people save for what? For investment. Where did people don't just save for survival, they save to build wealth. Where did people save for investment? Where the people does not just save for survival, they save to build wealth. Remember, as you start now, you start creating your own future. As you start now, what you know does not make you. It is what you do with what you know that makes you. Now you have known better, start acting better. I introduced to us in our last training the opportunity we have now to invest, the GMG life investment. I introduced it, and as our last training 7 days ago, I gave us a 7 days window, which I've already closed. GMG Life Investment, where we are investing right now. The opportunity is still on. This is life investment. We are investing in palm tree farm. We are investing in palm tree farm. We are in partnership with Madiba Palm Tree Farm in Lagos. And this investment is for life. How are we coming in? We are coming in the aspect of fractional ownership. You own a fraction of the company. You can come in. We have a stream. A stream is 20 million. We have a block. A block is 5 million. We have a slot. A slot is 1 million. Then we went further to break it down to tokens. A token is 30,000 naira for everyone to come in. For everyone. So we said the least token you can come in is with 5. And we are giving a window of 90 days. So if you are picking a stream, 20 million, you make your deposit. When you make your deposit, if the money is not complete, you are picking 2 streams, 40 million. You are picking 3 streams, 60 million. You can make a deposit. And within the window of 90 days, you complete your payment. If you are picking a block is 5 million. You are picking 2 blocks, 10 million, 3 blocks, 15 million. You can make a deposit of 5 million, 2 million, 3 million. When you deposit it, you have a window of 90 days to complete it. Or you pick a slot, 1 million, can pick 2 slots, can pick 3 slots, can pick 4 slots. And I encourage us that for those of us that are parents, you can pick slots for your children. Yes, you pick a slot for you have 2 children, plus you and your wife, that is 4 of you. You pick 4 slots. 1 for you, 1 for your wife, 1 for your daughter, 1 for your son, or 1 for your 2 kids, your 2 children. Or you now start with tokens. A token is 30,000. You can pick 5 tokens for your children, as the case may be. And you pay up in 90 days. This investment is an investment into agriculture. This aspect of agro-business is palm tree farm. We are planting the palm tree. It's an investment that takes 5 years. 5 years. It takes 5 years. So it is after the first 5th year, from the 6th year, you start getting your return on investment. And your return on investment is 20% of your fractional ownership. The one you came in with, 20% of it annually, and that will be for life. That will be for life. So what are we doing in these first 5 years? What we are doing in these first 5 years, we are planting the palm tree now. So the palm tree takes 3 to 4 years. The species that we are planting takes 3 to 4 years to be mature, to produce. So from the 5th year, we start harvesting and start processing. This is what we call smart investment. Smart investment, multiple streams of income, not multiple streams of struggles, because you are not part of the management. Another company is managing it, called Asset Rise. Asset Rise is a company that is managing everything about this palm tree farm. Asset Rise is a company, a proven company in Nigeria that have been on palm tree business over a decade, over 10 years now. They are the one managing it, they are the one planting, processing, ensuring that the palm tree grows, and after the 4th year you start producing, they will process. We are planting the meal at the plantation farm. It will be processed. After processing, the produce will be sold. Then from the income, the profit which will be generated at the end of the year, everyone will have 20% of his investment, and that will now be for life. Imagine you now investing for your child that is 7 years old, and after 5 years to come, the child will start earning, and that earning will now be for life. By the time the child will become 18 years, 20 years, you already have earning in this investment already piling up for him or her. This is how to build transgenerational wealth. You start now. Start at your level. If you pick 5 tokens, that is 150,000, and you put yourself under the mindset that within these 90 days, I will do everything possible to ensure that I complete my payment. Believe you me, only this investment in the next 5 years, you will enjoy the benefits all your lifetime. So you are interested in this investment? All you do in this video, in this YouTube video, live training, you go to this description. Go to our description. Go to the YouTube description. In the description, it will be displayed to you our Kingdom Wealth Alliance platform. The link is there. So what do? You click the link. Our Kingdom Wealth Alliance platform, the link is there. You click it in the description. In that link, you also see, when you click the link, it will bring you to our community. It bring you to our community where every information you need concerning this investment is being given to you. So when you are interested, you now let us know. My email address and WhatsApp phone number is also displayed on this screen. Please project the email address and the WhatsApp phone number. Now, you can call me direct. You can send me email. You can send me WhatsApp message if you are interested. Then the mode of payment and our global legal documents will be sent to you. We have our global legal documents. It will be sent to you, where you will see, because all we are doing are backed up by law. The email is now displayed on the screen. You can copy it. The WhatsApp number is displayed on the screen. It is there. You can send us message if you have questions. Yes, you are free to ask. Ask questions. We clarify you the more. Start saving now. Many people, they kept on in their life. They kept on procrastinating. In our last training, I made us to understand the meaning of the acronym of POOR, P-O-O-R. And we said it is passing over opportunity repeatedly. Passing over opportunity repeatedly. That is the acronym of POOR, passing over opportunity repeatedly. So once you see an opportunity, you queue into the opportunity. It's a lifetime investment that every money you are setting aside, you are not just setting it aside, you are reinvesting the money to begin to create more wealth for you. As it's creating more wealth for you, you are reinvesting it. I see you build transgenerational wealth, not just for yourself, but for your children and for your grandchildren. I believe you have learned something from this second in our series of our free financial intelligence training. Please let us have your comment. Make sure this video, you share it with at least 3 important persons in your life. Share it with at least 3 important persons in your life. If you have not joined our community, join our community through the link I introduced to us earlier on. Share this video with 3 important persons. Everything we are teaching here, they are for serious-minded people. For serious-minded people. But from now, in the next 5 years, the next 10 years, you are telling another story. And what is that story? it will be success story. And that success story, we'll be sharing it together. And we'll be rejoicing with you together. I pray and I believe that with this training, your life will not remain the same. So therefore, let us share it with everyone that we know that must know about this. And let us not only share it, start yourself. Start practicing what you are learning. Next Tuesday, I'll be coming up with again another series of our free financial intelligence training. I'll keep on giving us series upon series. We'll keep learning, keep learning, keep learning. And as we are learning, we'll start growing. I see your life not remaining the same. Once again, thank you for your time. Thank you for tuning in to Kingdom Wealth Alliance. Kingdom Wealth Alliance, and thank you for tuning in to this free financial intelligence training. This is series 2. We'll be going into series upon series, and as we do so, your financial status will never remain the same. Thank you, and God bless you. We'll be expecting your feedback. I'm expecting your questions. I'm expecting your feedback, your interest, and everything you want to know more about this training and also about the investment. God bless you. Thank you.